inspired me to do this was just seeing the suffering of the Palestinians and feeling that I wanted to do something. Obviously, writing to our governments and going to demonstrations in the UK is quite common, but I just felt it wasn't enough. And I wanted to support the charity Medical Aid for Palestinians, and I thought of this to raise money. The main purpose, I think, was to do something more for the Palestinian people in their time of suffering, but it was in amongst all the horror and all the desperateness of the situation. I wanted to bring something that was hopeful, and I wanted to meet other people around Europe and the world that supported Palestinians in their struggle. Because I just didn't know what else to do. I just thought, well, it doesn't matter what we do, long as we do something. And I had done one long walk before, but not too long, a month. But I had enjoyed it, and I just thought, well, being outside and making movement helps you process things mentally. And I think watching all the horror from coming out of Gaza has scarred us all, the whole of humanity. And I wanted to walk to help myself, but also to help heal the Palestinians, both physically and mentally. When I started this, it was just my idea, and I was like, well, I'm going to go and do this thing. And there was a group of, back in my hometown in Lancaster, there's people that support Palestine there. And once I set off, they just helped me all the way. So I've got a team of people at home helping me, doing route planning and all sorts of things. But yeah, I've done a lot of camping, and people have been very generous and kind, and yeah, it's quite. You just put one foot in front of the other and go. Sometimes you choose the place, and then you walk there. But yeah, there has been a tremendous amount of help from home. Collectively, if we all do something, we create a wave, and then there's more people, and we know that we're not alone as well, because people do feel very strongly about what's happening in Palestine, and sometimes they don't know what to do. And I think any action that we take builds community around the world to know that you're not alone in your feelings about the devastation in Palestine. Well, that we have to hold on to hope, and we have to keep fighting, because any struggle, sort of resistance struggle or movement, takes time, and we have to be in it for the long haul, and we have to put effort in, and it doesn't happen overnight, but we have to stick with it. Well, I think that our humanity is tied to Palestine, and how we treat Palestine is how will affect the whole planet and the whole world, and how we cannot let a people be wiped out and have their home taken from them and stand by idly. We have to keep fighting for justice, and this is why I say we need peace and justice for Palestine. And yeah, that's peace and justice. We need that. Yeah, it's been very long, and there's been parts of it that have been physically very challenging, but I have felt great honour doing it. I have passed through 12 countries, and I have met all sorts of people. I have seen the most beautiful places. I have experienced great generosity all the way across my journey, where people giving me free food, free accommodation, helping me out, and yes, it's been physically challenging, but I think that I have personally gained so much from it, and I'm really pleased that I'm nearly at my goal of £50,000 that I've raised for Medical Aid for Palestinians. So if anybody wants to donate, there'll be a link, and then I might be able to reach my goal for raising that money as well. I think it's going to be quite a transition, and I'm trying to prepare myself, because I've been doing this for 6 months, and I think going home is going to be a bit of a shock. But my plan is I would like to get the train home so I can see how many miles I've walked, and then I will meet my family in London.